Hi folks, welcome back. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start trimming off. Let's take this. We're going to start rounding the body up a little bit. And I know his arms are going to be there, so we're going to just try to trim this off a little bit here. Just so that it has a little bit of a match here. You know, just like so. On the back. I'll go up here on the back as well. Use this little knife again. It works pretty good for what I need it for today. You can see there's a lot more to remove on this. It's pretty thick, but it's coming along. And then what we're going to do is we're going to also we're going to start trimming off the pumpkin. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim off this portion of it because this is going to go anyway. See, we have our reference points here, so I'm just going to go back and start chopping some of this wood off here. Okay, just like so. We don't want to go too crazy here yet, but I'm going to try to remove enough so we meet the center up here. Okay, that we round this all up. You'll see in a second what I'm getting to here. Alright. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to start rounding that off at the top here and start working our way and making that pumpkin smaller. Taking that point of that knife and just taking it to the center there. Remember, the center is right here. I'm not going to worry about where the hands go yet. I'm just going to trim this off around this up to get this, how can I explain this? We're going to just round this off up here from the body over, just like so, okay? So all we're going to do is we're just going to round it up to that center. Or pretty close to it anyway. See where that stem is. We're going to do the same thing over here. We're just going to scoop it out at the top. It's really important to have a good sharp knife, folks, to do this. Okay, so we're just going to trim a little bit more off here. And this one was a little easier because I could pull it. This one here I have to push it. So let me get a different knife here. See if I can get, there we go. That's a little better. And we're going to trim this off here. We're just going to keep chopping away at this and get this rounded up pretty good. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but it will come, folks. It will. We're going to make this sucker into a pumpkin for sure. Let's see here. Alright. That's going against the grain, so we still have to go the other way. And that pumpkin's going to rest against him, so there's not going to be a whole lot there to cut later on behind there, so. Let's cut it up from the bottom too. Let's start rounding things in a little bit. Just like so. Alright, just like that. See how that arm's starting to come out? We're just going to start rounding where we see the pumpkin, supposedly. And we're going to do this corner over here. We're just going to start digging that out. Yeah, it's coming. Whoops. There we go. We're going to just keep rounding this up a little bit. Kind of hard to hang on to it, and you really can't do, you can do a smaller version of this if you want to reduce that pattern, but I find that if you go too small it's even harder to hold on to it. So we're going to work on that pumpkin a little bit more. I'm going to try to dig this out at the top here a little further down, just like so. Alright. The same thing over here. Trying to eye it up a little bit here. Okay folks, we have a pretty good start on that pumpkin. I'm going to work on a little bit. I think I'll wait till I come back online to show you how to do that a little bit better. You know, and what I have envisioned for the arms, because all this will have to come off on the sides here and on the bottom. So we'll be back. I'm gonna try to round this up a little bit on his back. You know, but we need to put where his arms are gonna come, like so. Okay. Same thing over here. We already have that there. So I'll take care of that. Try to do the identical from this side to the other side, and we'll be back.